In the previous episode, we attempted the Fallen Beholder, and today we're gonna kill it. I'm pretty confident in that. We'll see though. I did a bit of work in between episodes now. I've gotten a bunch of Souls of Night and Souls of Light, knowing that I'm gonna need those. I need to make a set of wings. I killed the Wall of Flesh several times. Like we've done a lot. We've done a lot. All right, let's look here. Do I want angel wings or demon wings? Well, honestly, I think the demon ones are going to look cooler with the plague set that we got on, so we're going to make some of those. We're going to swap those out with our current wings, giving us way greater flight. I'm very happy with that. Try that again so you guys can actually see with me zoomed out. Yeah, that'll make a difference on that fight. Cool. All right. Yeah, so I went through and I killed the Wall of Flesh a couple times, so that way we could get the what is it called? It's called the emblem. The thrower emblem, is that what it's called? Why am I like blanking on it? The ninja emblem. Oh my goodness. Look, I'm really tired tonight, but that's what I got. I got 2 of them because I killed the boss 3 times. Goodness. Yeah, I guess it was 3. I was considering it might have been 4, but I think I stopped after that. Well, actually, you know what? I can tell you exactly how many times I killed the Wall of Flesh. Let's go to doll. I killed it 3 times. Okay, because I had 6 dolls saved up. Cool. Anyways, let's pop off over here. Let's get ourselves a guide to expert throwing, right? Yeah, okay, so, ooh, guide doll and match kit material. Summons the Wall of Flesh. Dark. We'll get one of those. Ooh, that's pretty nice. So that's a pretty big upgrade considering what we were using before. I actually had this icebound Strider hide on before, which is okay. I could also just swap out something for the ninja emblem, which is why I killed it again trying to get it. So ninja emblem. We can pop this on. I don't know. I could get rid of the canteen for the time being, potentially. I could also... I mean, I kind of like the Olympic torch, but is it really that good? Throwing damage increases your movement speed by 1% up to 25%, and throwing damage increases your throwing speed up to 10%. But if you don't deal throwing damage within 3 seconds, it fades and you have to restack that again. So is it that great? Honestly, not that sure. Not that sure. Is this a material for anything? No, it is not. What is that? No. Okay. Canteen. Oh, this was the other thing. I could go to, you guys were letting me know I could go back to the Abyss or whatever it's called. I guess it is the Abyss. And I could go kill hard mode enemies there and get this chitin, which would allow me to make the Mermaid's Canteen. So non-consumable throwing weapons take 60% longer to exhaust you and deal 15% more damage the less exhausted you are. So that's actually pretty good. And I think there's also a weapon that I can get over there. So maybe that's what I go do. But I'm quite happy with this this book. Okay, here's the deal. The other thing is I like these bombs, but as it turned out, the easiest way to kill the Wall of Flesh was with this ricochet. Maybe we just try the Fallen Beholder with the ricochet and see how that goes. Which means this set, honestly, it's kind of useless if I'm not using the gas stuff, as you guys have pointed out. So why not put this on and do the damage done against mycelium infected enemies is increased by 10%. Dealing damage to enemies inflicted with mycelium briefly increases throwing speed by 10%. So I could do this set. It's basically the same thing, except I can also use this fungal popper. So there's a fragile mushroom that breaks apart after hitting an enemy. Damage infects the target with mycelium, right? So we can hit with that and do a bunch of damage. There's also, am I crazy? Was there also what's it called? Is it an elixir? No. What are those things called? I guess I got one in here. Coating. Is it a coating? Do we have a mycelium coating? I think we do, yeah. Throwing attacks will have a chance to inflict enemies with mycelium. I can make potentially 30. Well, actually, if I make bottles, I need, oh, I've got a bunch in here. 2, 3, we'll just make a lot of water bottles and do it this way. All right, let's try this again. So spore coating, let's make 30. So we'll take that one. I will take the explosive one away, put this one in here, and we'll put the explosive one in there. So that now gives me the spores, so I can use any thrown weapon and have a chance to inflict it. You know what? I kind of like that. I think that might work out a lot better, and then I'll just use the adamantite ricochet to potentially try and kill this boss. So we'll do one attempt like this, and if I'm still kind of like, then maybe we swap it out with some of the stuff that we can get from the abyss. I think that might work. Yeah, it's just been a long day. I've been building a bunch of miniatures today, and I'm just really tired. It's one of those. Got up early, got a lot of work done, and now I'm tired. All right, let's try this out. So, where are you at, Bossy Poo? I do like the ricochet because this particular fight spawns the little duders, so I have a feeling it's gonna work really well, which is why I was saying, like, against the wall of flesh, this weapon was like godlike. It was really nice. It did a bunch of damage. It made it so easy to refight that fight. So, yeah, I think that this is going to be the money here. Potentially, right? Potentially. Oh, don't walk into that, then. I mean, so far, so good. Although I did take a bunch of damage there. It didn't make the noise that I took damage, but apparently I did. And I get zapped. Do I have any way to, like, heal? I just don't feel like I'm doing enough damage. Maybe that's the point of this fight, though. Where it's not like, yeah, it's not a fight that I'm expected to do very quickly. That could be. Got 30 seconds on a heal, though. Oh my goodness, laser beams. That's so cool. All right, cool. Just gonna have to do some circles here. So you're gonna do it again? Yeah, cool. That's fine. That's why we got the wings, right? That's why we upgraded our wings. How many do I have left? I have 5 rounds left. I'm going through these pretty quick. Oh my goodness. Let's try to stun one of those. I'm gonna reset my wings on this one. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Crap. I charged into that one and it screwed me. That was definitely a problem. Maybe I go to the abyss for a bit and see what I can get from that. Because if I can get the canteen, it might be a better weapon there. I'm not really sure how much damage I'm doing with the mycelium as well. Another thing to consider. I have already died several times doing this. Not my idea of fun, but I'm up to 5. I'm up to 5 of the chitin. We're getting close, you know. We've almost got it. We've almost got it. This is just ridiculous. Oh no. Okay. The thing is, like, there's these what are they called? I don't even know what they're called. They're like serpent things. They're super freaking annoying. They like pop up out of nowhere and just start blasting you. And again, not that much fun to be able to have to handle those. I guess what I could do here. No, I cannot seem to throw these properly. Yeah. Get them all stacked up and then we blow it up. Hey, that's how we handle that. Yeah, I like that. Okay, I have 10. So we're going to kill this jellyfish and then head back because I don't want to be here any longer. Also, we were there for quite a while, not going to lie. So, yeah, let's go ahead and dump that all in. And we'll figure out exactly what this was. It was the Mermaid's Canteen. I mean, I hope it helps. We also got Crystal Wave. Permanently increases your base movement speed by 4%. Can be used up to 5 times. Oh, okay. It is a material for something not useful. 4% base movement speed? I'll take that. That's kind of nice. Maybe I should go back there. I'll dump that in. Get rid of all of this, right? Even my caltrops, because I'm not using them. Okay, and then we will make the Mermaid's Canteen. Bam. And then this one now does 60% longer to exhaust me with non-consumable items, and then they also deal 15% more damage the less exhausted you are. I mean, that's not bad. That's actually quite good, as long as we're using the one that we are actually like able to use. So go to void. What am I missing? Oh man, I need more souls of plight. I hate farming these. Okay, we're gonna try this boss fight again now that I've made another summon for it. I think what I'm gonna do is also try to use my non-consumable weapon in conjunction with the adamantite ricochet, so I'm just gonna swap between them. That actually might work pretty well, but basically as soon as I get to my arena over here, I need to summon the boss just to avoid as much spawning of stuff as possible. We're gonna swap to the ricochet so we can kill the ads right off the bat, and then go back to this weapon for just a tiny bit. This is, I don't know, this seems to be doing a lot of damage. So like, this is doing about 200 to 300 depending on what I'm hitting. And then if I swap to the ricochet, now the ricochet is hitting multiple enemies when I hit with it. Something to consider. It's doing about the same. So yeah, just like swapping between them is not a bad idea, it looks like. Oh my goodness. I just keep getting hit by stupid crap. It's definitely my problem. Let's try to avoid the projectiles, please. Man, I do like the ricochet though, because it just takes care of all of the little boys. It's just really nice. Okay, let's just keep you know, working my way around. Cannot think right now. I'm so tired. What if I do? Okay, so we're already in this phase. Okay, you know what? That's not bad. That means that we are doing slightly more damage. So it's possible that with our changes, our damage has gone up pretty significantly. I would hope so. Even though what we've changed is fairly, oh my goodness, little. Oh, that was such a bad spot to find myself in. I probably should make heart reach potions because this guy's got, oh my goodness, a lot of little spawning ants. I don't know what this phase of the fight is, so we just gotta kind of wing it, it looks like. Okay, he puts down that, which is real bad. How am I supposed to avoid that? Oh my goodness. How are you supposed to avoid that? I don't... I gotta be like really low for him to cast that and then for me to fly up to get away from it, right? Like, there's no way. Okay, we did it. Oh my goodness. I took a quick look at the footage. Just want to loot that and go back because I'm dying to the blocks. I took a quick look at the footage right before I restarted the fight and realized that that big lava wave, it casts on you. So, well, I guess more specifically what it does is it's like a little debuff above your head. And then when it is going to use it, that's when you want to be at the lowest point possible that you could be at, and it'll drop it low. So that's how that works. I figured it out after just watching it back because I was like, something seems like I was farming the Souls of Plight. It's like something seems off about that. I want to just sit for a moment and look and see exactly what happened. And so as soon as I went back and watched it, I was like, oh, okay, I see now. So that seems to be the thing that twisted the fight for me and allowed me to do it. Beholder's Gaze, equipable. Pressing the accessory ability key will grant you guaranteed critical strikes for 10 seconds. For 1 minute afterwards, you deal 10% less damage. It's okay. I mean, it could be good, but with the right setup. Beauty is subjective after all. This is the mirror of the beholder. You gain vision of your cursor's current position. Enemies around your cursor are briefly revealed and take 15% more damage from all sources. That's interesting. We also got the Hell Roller, which is a thrower weapon. Throws an explosive rebounding roller. Number and damage of explosions increase the longer the roller rebounds. Overuse of this weapon exhausts you, massively reducing its damage, and killing enemies recovers some of the exhaustion. Cool. I think I'm gonna, use that one instead of the cryo. Oh, that's interesting. Oh, that's really interesting. Huh. Throws an explosive rebounding roller. Damage and number and damage of explosions increase the longer the roller rebounds. So like if I'm like tossing it like way over there. Interesting. Huh. I'm curious how that will end up working out. We are going to keep this one on my bar because actually I kind of like it. That cryo thing is pretty cool. Let's go throw this down. And then we'll see what we need to do next. I've been at this for a bit now, just because of all the farming that needs to be done. But yeah, I'm pretty happy with the result of that fight. Let's go ahead and dump this. I'll hold that. Don't need that. Put that away. And now that we have that fight done. Oh, yeah. Your world has been enchanted with an abundance of Vanadium, which is a new ore that we can get. And apparently there's a second one if we kill him again. So that might be interesting for us to go do. As for his loot table, I think we've gotten basically everything we want from him, which is quite nice, yeah. I mean, I like being able to summon a mountable beholder, but I'm not going to take the time to go farm that out. Cool. Who's next? Queen Slime, Twins, Destroyer, Skeleton Prime. I actually think Destroyer might be pretty easy for us potentially if we use the vials or just that Ricochet or any number of our weapons. So we may end up doing that next rather than Queen Slime. Queen Slime could be a big pain in the butt. So I may wait to get the next part before I do any of that. This is a really interesting weapon. I'm curious how good it'll be. It might be really good against the Destroyer. You don't know. Twins, maybe potentially, because they come back. Yeah, actually, I could see it also being pretty good on the Twins.